What's up guys, Kyle the phone guy here. So I've been looking for something new because I haven't felt like I'm fully Apple sheep yet. I've got my Apple Watch, I've got my iPhone. I need something to headset. I need something for music, and I can't justify spending $160 on AirPods. I don't think they're worth it yet. Not this time around. So I found a great deal on something almost as good, probably better, and I'm so excited. I finally picked up a pair of BeatsX. They come with that W1 chip, so it means you just turn it on and it pairs right with your phone, right with your watch. So now I can fully go out to leave my phone and play everything right from my watch. I'll see how it goes. I can't wait to turn these on, try them out. Stick with me. I think it's time to go for another walk through Ocam Park. So what I thought was going to be a bunch of videos back to back, me taking you through the park, I stuck to my word. I took the BeatsX with me into the park and went for a little bit. I originally went in without the wingtips here, and not that they were bad or anything, but I definitely saw the benefit in having these in here. And once I put those on, just everything about these are quite nice. I mean, if they made a truly wireless version of these, I'd be really singing. But otherwise, I don't really mind this. It's all about the experience of everything that kind of happened with that. So there's definitely, I saw the beauty in having that W1 chip in there, because like I said, I have the Apple Watch Series 3, so I decided I've never really pushed it. Today was that day. First of all, I was incredibly impressed by the range on just how far away that this headset connected with my phone. So I was I don't want to over exaggerate, but I set my phone in my car, locked my car, put it in a little secret compartment, and was walking to the forest. And you know, I knew there was going to be a handoff. I knew eventually that the headset was going to be. I didn't force anything. I let the natural range take over, and I let it naturally kind of hand off to the cellular network, which then I'd open Apple Music up again, let it going off of cellular, pulling everything off of there. What I did not expect is that I went almost almost a football field away from my car, and it's not like on the window, like it was definitely in there. So there were some things in between before I started to notice any breakup, and it was crystal clear the entire way until it eventually it hit that point where it's like, no more range, and it cut off. And like I said, I didn't do anything on the watch except for use the OK Siri function and play music, and it just came right through. There's not select a headset, it just worked. And after the first couple seconds of it loading, the quality came back. Maybe I was just using a lower quality track, but after a little bit, I really didn't even notice a quality difference at all. I was walking through the woods, completely taking text messages right from my phone, replying back with voice dictation, which Apple, please fix voice dictation. I'm using a best case scenario, using a decent headset here with an external mic, and you still can't understand what I'm saying in a relatively quiet environment. Please fix that. But I digress. It was quite awesome just going back and forth and hopping from track to track, and just a joy of being truly disconnected from everything. The only thing I had in my pockets were my car keys, obviously, so I can get my phone back. Everything was just so, it finally clicked. And I get it now. When people talk about the freaking Apple experience or the ecosystem, this is what they mean. And if you have the means of getting into that ecosystem, I'm enjoying it very much so far. Like I said, I have loved the Apple Watch. It's great. It works wonderful. It's definitely, while I've only used and owned one Android Wear smartwatch before, which was fine. I had an Asus Zen Watch 2, and it worked just fine, you know, but the responsiveness and the functionality that you get from the Series 3 is amazing. It better be for what you paid for it. And I guess that comes around to the Apple ecosystem. I've figured out is just convenience, and it is at a cost. But oh man, when everything works, it works. Not to say that it works every time, iOS 11, you know what you did. So, back into everything. The headset's great. The battery life is just fine. I really think they overhyped the battery life promise on it, or at least the charging, because they have some, so you charge 5 minutes and get 2 hours worth of play on it. I didn't really find that to be necessarily true. And the way from my house or from the store to the park, I plugged it in, and I got 10-12% battery life increase, which is not insubstantial. The way it works, but it really equaled out to be maybe an extra hour or so of battery life. I know that going with completely wireless is not going to be super great, but I'll say all in all, it's been good, and I have no complaints on that. Charges decently fast, because it should. The battery is like the size of a pill. It should be fast to charge. So I'm saying, stop making these huge claims. It's just a limit of the technology, not necessarily technological advancement. I see what you're doing, Beats. So at the end of the day, I guess now I'm an Apple sheep. Maybe I'm an Apple sheep, maybe I just enjoy I enjoy the products. I love other products. I love my PC. I love Android. But I'm glad I finally get to see what this means and experience it first of all. Walking through the park was a pleasurable experience. And it's something that I didn't think I'd ever really get to see or get to experience, not at that level of convenience that I had. I was able to track my walk through the woods, my distance, my heart rate, my everything, while streaming music wirelessly through Apple Music, which is a phenomenal service. Just gotta say, I did not realize how great it was, and everything is awesome. So I'm digging the BeatsX. This didn't really turn out to be so much a review of the BeatsX as how they worked with everything, and that's probably what a lot of reviewers are missing or kind of going on too much. But I think that it is all about it, and I hope there's not a lot of background noise, because I can't hear anything. The noise isolation is just So I'll come back in a week or so and give like an actual really fleshed out review of the BeatsX and what I think after using them for so much, because I'm definitely using these much more. They're so light. Like I had them around my neck almost all day. With my other headsets, I have a pair of LG Tones that I would do that with, but I'd eventually take them off. Not that they were really hindering, but I didn't really cling to them as much. These I want to listen to. So stay tuned. Hit the sub box to see when that one comes out, and hopefully I'll be uploading more frequently. I'm really liking what's going on here, and I want to learn more about these and further my adventures in the tech world. I got some great stuff coming out. I have a phone review coming up, a little sneak preview. I got this as a secondary device through Verizon. It's an Asus Zenfone, and this is going to be my take on what you can really be done on a budget. So stay tuned for that, because I have a lot of strong things to say about this device. So hit the sub box, leave me a thumbs up if you like it, or if you hate me, let me know. Just type it out, tell me how stupid I am, how much of an Apple sheep or of a fanboy I am, or whatnot. I'm here, I'm game for it all. I'm Kyle the Phone Guy, and you've been great.